Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be doing the next one up for the spooky season videos, and it is Jason Voorhees ex pregno of listener. And listener is pregnant, not yet in the scenario. It is going to be building up to the pregnancy and such, but they are not pregnant in the scenario yet. But we are doing headcanons and traits specifically for pregnant stuff. And then we're going to be doing a scenario that is going to be a multiple part series. This is the Jason's Girls series. So let's do this. Disclaimer: Jason Voorhees is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you. Now let's get on to business. Jason would not have chose just any woman to be the mother of his children. He would not have even thought about it before he decided. That was until his mother had met and sorry, tongue twister. That is until he met you, and his mother, the voice in his head, told him that you were the one. That in that it is that it that is right. His Yandere mind had his mother's voice in his head, and she said that you would be the mother to his children. You were good and pure in his mind, and so you were the best woman to become the mother of his children. He would have unalived anyone that was in your life and kidnapped you at some point, possibly, keeping you as a prisoner in your new home living at Camp Crystal Lake. He would take good care of you and would have been gentle with you during the lovemaking. He is very romantic and does his best that he can to romance you. And he is also getting you wildflowers a lot that grow on the lake's grounds. Blah, blah, blah. Making sure you are taken care of and well fed. If anyone tried to come into the camp, he would unalive them, and this was his home, your home, and the home of your guys' future children. And he would love seeing you pregnant. You looked so beautiful in his eyes, and he loves you more and more each day. Seeing you carry such good children, he cannot help but love you more and more. He would chain you down if you did try to run from him. He would work he would work at you until he could trust you around the camp, breaking you down so he could trust you. Then you and him would be able to live on the campgrounds even more than you already were. He would be able to trust you even more as well. He would be a very doting husband and baby daddy, showing you that he is going to be a good father to you and your guys' children. He would be a very protective father. He would do anything and everything he can to keep your guys' kids safe and sound. And to keep your guys' kids safe and sound. I think I already said that. I shall repeat it once more though. And there we go. He would be a very protective father, and he would do everything to keep your guys' kids safe. Yes, I already read that. Although he would be brutal with anyone that tries to steal you or the kids away from him. They are vile, terrible, filthy creatures who need to be wiped off the face of the earth. No one would steal you away from him and your guys' children. He can write somewhat, so he would write you sometimes little letters to speak with you, but for the most part, he is a strong and silent type of lover. He would be low key stalking you before, while, and after the pregnancy. Loves to take you loves to take care of you when he is not watching you wash in the lake, and he is not washing you when he is not. My tongue is not behaving. Loves to take care of you, and when he is not watching you wash in the lake, he is the one washing you. There we go. Is also a big cuddle bug. And you can also bet he loves to have adult fun time with you while you are pregnant. If he gets worried enough for you, he will call an emergency number. He is good enough, Yandere baby daddy, that he does not want to risk you or the baby's lives. He would kidnap you once again when he gets the chance and you and the baby are safe and sound. He is a loyal, protective, and possessive Yandere that puts your safety first, but will not let you go at all in the end. You are the love of his life, the mother of his children, and his everything. He would die for you. Anyways, now on to the scenario. Anyways, let's do this. You just bought Camp Crystal Lake. You were not making it into a summer camp, but into your dream home with many cabins filled with activities and game rooms and just theme rooms that you always wanted. Having inherited a small fortune and being able to work a very well paying job from home, you were able to go to buy ugh, you were able to get to camp to this former summer camp and that you bought and get electricity on, clean it up, and get your Wi-Fi set up. Now you were working hard on packing your van, which held most of your earthly possessions. You would be staying in the counselor's cabin as your main house. It was really nice. Sorry that if you heard that, that was my timer to go fill up the water filter with more water so it can strain into the pitcher. I will do that after this video. Anyways, it was really nice. You were unaware of the man watching you from the woods. She is the one, Jason, Jason's mother tells him inside his head. That girl is a good girl. She is a good girl. And the girl for you to be her and this girl will be the one you will be her husband. Sorry, I'm going to try that again. And this girl is the one that you will be the husband to. That sounds better. And for her to be the mother of your children and your wife. Jason nodded his head, watching you as he felt strange. He wanted to touch you, to kiss you, to be with you in a way a mother and father were together. Not too fast, Jason. You have to court her and make sure she knows that you love her, his mother's voice told him. Then you can marry her and impregnate her, get her pregnant with your children and my grandchildren. Jason nodded his head. His mother was right. He knew the first thing he had to do was to get you flowers. He walks over to a field near the camp and on the camp property and picks various flowers for you that grow, throwing out all the ugly ones. Only his love should have the best flowers. He then did his best to bind them together and walked up to your front door. He set the flowers down on the ground and then knocked on your door before running to the woods you to watch you get them. You came down and found the flowers. That's strange, you say, and pick up the flowers looking around. You see a note and in very poor handwriting, you read what the note said. You are very pretty, pretty as these flowers, you read aloud. Sorry, I best butchered that word. Aloud is spelled differently. Dang you, brain. Anyways, that freaked you out. Who knew you were here? Who had seen you up here? You quickly closed the door and locked the doors and windows. You needed to lock down all the cabin and call the sheriff. The sheriff said you would be fine and no one was up there. Lies. Someone did knock on the door. That maybe it was the man who turned on the power for you. You were unsure and there was no time to leave and you had nowhere else to go as you sold everything else you owned except for what you brought up. You have no choice but to stay here for now. And you laid down and curled into the bed, but you were too afraid to sleep. Jason, meanwhile, outside, thinks that the first day went well. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it. I hope that you all enjoyed this, and if you would like to see part 2, tell me so I can know to do a part 2. I will be doing the courtship up to the pregnancy because I do have ideas, and I want to stretch this out instead of it just being like kidnap, pregnancy, all that stuff. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this, and all that stuff. If there's anything specific you want to see in this series, comment below and tell me so I know what to do with it and all that good stuff. And I hope that you all enjoyed this once again, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins, and have a great spooky time. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, a baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is: if you were in this situation and you bought Camp Crystal Lake, would you have stayed when there was a knock on the door in the middle of the woods where no one else should be except for you? I would. Heck yes, no doubt. I would leave all earthly possessions and zoom out. I have seen too many scary movies with woods and stuff to risk my life like that. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye.